Giddey tries to get a running start. Nice move. Got a spin cycle. Oh, beautiful pass. Giddey threads it right to Kenrich.
He's like a wizard with the basketball.
Giddey off the deck, hits three, and he shows the range.
This kid is on pace to being quite special.
Growing up, I always wanted to be an NBL player because my dad played and my mum played.
I grew up in the country and I was playing big country basketball, a lot of all my juniors. And then I moved down to Melbourne when I was about 18 and played with the Melbourne Tigers in the WNBL for about 5 years.
I was just fortunate to be able to be involved in 4 championships, you know, won 2, lost 2. What a journey. You know, I couldn't ask for anything to be more fun.
Famous Wembley, we were in here once a week for about 45 minutes. As you can see, 3/4 court, shoddy rings and backboards. That's where everyone's got to start. And this is where Josh's first informal and formal training sessions were.
Dad coached me all through my juniors, but it wasn't just Dad, it was Mum, because she played and she was a really smart player, so they understood it, they could teach it to me.
I always say Josh gets his talent from me. Like he said, like his actual game, like his IQ maybe was. I was probably a better shooter, but he won't agree with that.
I started when I was under 12s and Andrew Gaze was my coach. He was my first ever Melbourne Tigers coach, and when Drury was the head coach, my dad was the assistant. So I kind of always was around them both and they knew the game inside out. Obviously Drury's one of the all-time greats in Australia, so to be learning from someone like that at such a young age was such a bonus for me.
I think the biggest thing for Josh was just to learn to be a team player, to be unselfish, to really make the people around him better and include his teammates. And with all my kids, I had a heavy, I wouldn't say responsibility, but a heavy guidance on making sure that you pass the ball, don't become a hog, and it's not about you, it's about the team. I think that was the greatest thing that we've instilled in him.
The youngest in NBA history to record a triple-double, 19 years old.
The individual stuff's cool, but for us at the Tigers, and my dad always used to harp on, it's a team game, and none of our guys used to play for the individual awards, so that was a good thing about our team. We had really an unselfish group who, you know, loved seeing each other succeed, so that was kind of where our culture was formed, was with that team identity and guys wanting each other to succeed.
Josh Giddey, he's in the top 10 among all rookies in points, rebounds, assists, three-pointers made, steals, blocks. He's had a very impressive rookie campaign so far. He's adjusting from coming over from the Australian NBL. He's still kind of learning the pace, the tempo, the physicality. He will continue to mature both physically and mentally. We already see some of those high IQ plays that he's able to make to help elevate some of his teammates.
He's had another nice dive.
He doesn't shy away from the hard work that it takes to get there, and that's one great thing that we love about him. You know, he's never been scared to go down to the gym and work out by himself, and to be a professional athlete, I think he really knows, and he's learned a lot about it, and he's got a great attitude towards it.
With the 6th pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Josh Giddey.
This is what I've dreamt of my entire life, being a professional basketball player. It still feels surreal. It's crazy to me that I'm in this position.